Hello and welcome back to Tabletalkers. It's time for another intro session. This time, it's going to be Merrik Greenbottle, played by Dylan. If you would like to describe yourself.
I am a halfling who is, 3 feet tall, 29 years old, 42 pounds, with red hair, blue eyes.
That it?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Merrik, you and your fellow Monster Hunter family have been on the case of tracking something in the more southern area of Rektesh. Going through, you find a village that looks to have been destroyed by this thing, and your group carries on, kind of following the path that it is that they see. Probably about a day's quick march in that direction, you happen upon what appears to be a goblinoid walking around and also following the path of destruction.
You're gonna kill the family, aren't you?
Out of
Your
curiosity,
habits
does
are
the
wrong.
goblin happen to see him?
I mean, they're not exactly making themselves very quiet, and some of these guys are mounted, so...
Mounted halflings?
They're
Happens.
mounted on squirrels.
Halflings.
Yeah, you definitely can.
Well, because
Red
the goblin doesn't know these guys, so I'm gonna just become very alarmed. Prepare myself for anything.
Okay. Right. One of the halflings mounted on what appears to be a pony of some sort kind of canters up to your location and asks, "Are you trying to track this thing as well?"
The thing that destroyed my home is what I'm looking for.
So you're one of the ones that from the village that we passed by earlier.
I'm gonna point in the general direction that I came from.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, if you mean that village, yes.
Very well, we'll be glad to have you along. You can either keep up or try to find someone willing to share a horse.
Looking at everyone's sizes, I'm pretty much the same size as them. Looking at the horse, which is probably a full-size horse, I'm gonna try and find someone to let me just ride along.
Merrik, you see the goblinoid trying to find a lift.
Do I have a lift?
I mean, you can probably scooch a bit if you want.
Okay. Over here, goblin. Wanna ride?
Absolutely.
I offer him a hand up, then.
I get on the horse, hopefully with no problem.
Between the two of you, you manage. It doesn't really seem like you've had to deal with mounted things before, so you're a little bit skittish.
Fair.
Alright. Just continuing to follow the group.
I mean, I'm not controlling the horse,
I
so
know.
And I'm the one going with the group. The group is going. I'm going with the group anyway.
Just making sure.
You can try to run off.
If you have any small talk you would like to do to each other now, do with each other now is the time.
the name's Uzat.
Greenbottle. Pleasure to meet you.
We'll see how much of a pleasure it is once we get to the destination we're going.
Fair enough.
All business, this is fine.
I'm sorry, I had to scrap the personality I'd planned because everyone else decided to go with what they went with. I had planned to go and have very black and white views, but I don't think that'd work very well with this group.
That wouldn't work very well with both groups. In
Mr.
fairness,
Hannibal James.
shush. Don't know shit. It's fine. He's just having a day. All right, he's off somewhere else.
Well, I should go with the very black and white setting then, should I?
You can.
I don't think that'd go very well.
You can do whatever,
Worst
man.
case scenario, you end up dead and you make a new character.
Yes, because I have to go and because I tried to murder the other characters.
Well, we'll worry about that later. Just kind of think about it. Everything's on the table. Nothing's off of it yet.
Kind of like scrap the personality. Let's continue anyway.
Okay. The group at large moves along in pursuit of this thing. It's not too long before you start to hear various horns being played from the front of it, and a more battle-ready stance happening amongst the people.
I'm just gonna think in my head, this is great. I'm having a good time.
Are you really though?
No.
Okay. But it looks like the front part of the column is now smashing itself against the zombie horde. So if you guys would like to assist in any way, shape, or form, you may do so. It's not really an initiative call. They're kind of horrifically outmatched by the current force it is that you have.
Eldritch Blasts.
You just begin shooting off your blasts. Do you have a flavor for them that you would like to share or describe?
Blast of light.
What color light?
Very, very bright light.
Okay, so these
I'm gonna
Hurt
say
the eyes
white.
to look. Yes, white light, yes.
so these harsh white lights just fly out and begin impacting things. It's not too terribly long before most of the horde at large has been taken down. Each time a zombie creature falls, it does release a black mote of energy of some kind into the air.
That didn't look well.
Said it was the black creature, right?
You hear the black motes of energy are still the same. You don't see the creature.
I'm gonna just lean forward a little bit. That's not a good sign.
Why ever not?
The creature that destroyed that village was made from that energy.
Perhaps we should go see the leader and tell them this.
As you're discussing, Uzad, you hear a familiar screech. And see off in the distance the black flecks forming into a more solid congealed mass, and head toward the direction of your column.
Eldritch Blast.
Hold on. Only he sees this right now.
Only, I would like to inform the halfling that I'm riding the horse with, and let him know that I would stay far away from that thing. If it touches you, you turn into one of them. And I'm gonna point to the zombies.
I yell out that very pertinent information to the rest of the group and start Eldritch Blasting it.
Okay, hold on. He points that something is forming off in the distance. It's pretty far away, so if I call initiative now, it is gonna be a while before you guys actually get to hit things. So I'll call it once you guys are within about 100 feet.
Okay.
So as this thing begins to coalesce, and you yelling out to the rest of your troop here that something is coming, and that touching it's a really bad idea.
Yes. Pertinent information.
The column wheels about and heads toward that thing. But about 100 feet, I would now like you both to roll initiative. The horse is going to go on your turn, Dylan, and it can
Okay.
move about 60 feet. Rain,
I
unless
move
you
my
hop off the
phone,
horse, you
so
get no movement.
Okay.
I should probably move my phone so I don't just go and throw my heavy metal dice at the phone.
Probably.
Because that is sitting on the one place where I was.
Dice are
That is
very
a
heavy.
15. Whereas, yeah, it's 15. Looked like a
Um,
16 there for example. It's 15. Wait. Do I have anything for that? Dexterity, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a 17 then.
In the initiative box, put in whatever your dexterity bonus is. It should be next to your HP box.
Mine is going to go for a total of 21.
Okay,
God.
so that's a 21 and a what?
He said
Oh, it's a 17.
21 and a 17.
Indeed.
I'm still learning names. So it's Uzad.
And then Merrik Greenbottle. Merrik.
Uzad, Merrik. I'm just making sure it's Uzad. Nope, it's Uzad. Fatigue.
with a T.
Who's not?
There's no in.
I
don't
know. Who's not? Hey, you stop.
There's no in. There is no snap.
He's adding letters.
Ah,
I'm adding letters to insult him.
It's okay. This goblin thinks that halflings are idiots anyways.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Unimportant.
everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
You're gonna die anyways.
Why would you die?
Because we're going off to face the thing that just killed the village.
Yeah, but this is what you do.
Yeah, but I lived from the village, so that just proves better.
You had a house dropped on you, so it didn't see you anymore.
All right. Top of the round. Uzad, you're stuck on a horse.
Well,
It's about 100 feet away from you.
let's see. Can I hit this thing with an arrow?
Probably a disadvantage at that range. I don't know what your range increments are for your short bow.
It says 80, 320.
Okay, so anything past 80 is with disadvantage.
Ugh. Man. I'm going to ready my bow for when we get closer.
All right, fair.
And
Ready an
then-
attack.
20 feet closer.
Once you get within range, you loose the arrow. I gotcha.
Yes, yes.
The arrow that did so much last time you used it.
Listen here, sir. I'll get it.
All right. That the end of your turn?
I mean, I can't really do anything else.
Okay.
It's just horse damage. That's... You should just switch stick in flames. That's 60. No. Ignore me.
Let me very quickly fill out this thing stat sheet because that is a fun thing to do. Okay. The mass itself is going to let out a horrendous screech, and then it's going to slam the ground, and as it does so, you're going to see various parts of it kind of coalesce into more solid masses as it appears to have armored itself. And it will also widen its presence. It was already big, now it's bigger.
Wonderful.
It looks like it's getting ready to intercept a bunch of things.
Bigger target. Makes it harder to miss.
The column will move forward and unleash a barrage of arrows at it because they're still in arrow range. All of which just pass through it. Either clink off of the hardened fragments of it or pass through it harmlessly.
Am I the only one here with spells?
Not necessarily, but they wanted to use what they had a lot of, and it just didn't work. Over to Merrik.
Okay, now, so. Let's start with an Elder Class here. What that does.
Are you gonna move the horse?
Yes.
Where?
Nope.
How much? I don't know what the. How quick I can go on horseback. I have to movement speed is.
Well, right now that thing is. You can basically move about 60.
Okay, so about 60. Okay. So, how big is it right now?
How big is it? Quite large.
Like, as in wide, as in tall?
It's more
is very
wide than
important.
tall. Significantly
Okay,
more
but I
wide than tall.
And how big is this? This is a very important feature. It's like if it's like 5 feet wide, oh yeah, sure. If it's like 30 feet wide, oh god, don't get near.
It's more like a solid 25 and a half.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I need to know. So, how far are we? What did you say? This right over his range is like 100 or something?
Well, right now you're around 100 feet away from it.
Yeah. I get to about 60 feet away from it.
Alright.
Near its side.
So you close distance to 60 feet, moving with the rest of the column.
And then I like guiding bolt it. I mean, not guiding bolt, but I mean Eldritch Blast it.
Those are two very
And
good spells.
quick. Yes and no. First question is, do I even need to roll anything at all? Does this spell do anything?
Guiding bolt or Eldritch Blast?
Yes.
You should probably roll to hit it.
Okay, now. I mean, it's...
We just filled out all the things you need to know.
D20, right?
Yep. Every single time, except if it's for damage or healing something, or a D100. Then I'll say it's a D100.
19.
19. You send the blast hurling in its direction, and it collides with one of the armored parts, seemingly to not damage the actual creature itself.
Sacred Flame it is then.
Maybe next time.
So that... Yes. Okay.
Anything else?
No.
Alright, is that you're now 60 feet away. Before this ends, do you want to fire your arrow at it because reasons, or are you just like, maybe not? After the column hit it a bunch of times to no effect.
Well, it struck me that my arrow is going to do 0 damage. Is it just that monster, or is there other things on the ground?
At the moment, over in that direction, it is only it. It looks like all of the actual, foot soldier types are down.
Oh, jeez. Well, I'm not going to fire my arrow because it's just going to be a waste.
Wise.
I
I said wise.
And I'm pretty sure fire doesn't do anything to it.
It might.
So, light my arrow on fire.
I don't think that you made a bunch of fire arrows to where you can light them quickly, so sadly.
I have an oil bottle. Bonus action.
Yeah, it would be an action to make a fire arrow at this point in time, just to get everything tied on there right. I'm sorry.
Fine. I do not fire my arrow. Can't really do anything. Because I have protection from good and evil. I don't really know if that would help the situation any at all.
I don't know what that does.
I doubt it could hurt.
Probably won't hurt it, but it might help.
Exactly.
Until
Then again, you might just wanna wait and
one
smite it.
creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures, abominations, sentinels, elementals, fae, fiend, and undead. It just causes the creature to... Creatures of those type have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. They also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throws
Well,
against the relevant attack.
Given that you're seeing that given that you saw last night or a couple nights ago that it obviously has the power to possess people, that is actually a very useful thing to have. That said, though, at this point in time, you can only really cast it on your other person on the horse here, and if it gets to where that's the thing that's happening, you're in more trouble because most of the call will probably be possessed. What do you want to do? Run forward. and
Have you
stab
know
it
the
with a knife.
spells?
Okay, so you said we're 60 feet away.
Yeah.
I kind of don't want to be on this horse because I feel like that's a trap because I can't control it.
Yeah.
But I only have 30 movement speed.
But you can bonus action dash as a goblin.
To run the fuck away.
Or can you bonus action hide as a goblin? I think it's bonus action hide as a goblin. Never mind. They
I
don't
can
have the
bonus
full
action.
trifecta.
I can bonus action hide.
You can bonus
What's
action
the area?
hide and disengage. For some reason, goblins just get to have most of the rogue ability.
Yeah, I think it's just because they're small. And,
Yeah, sure.
what's the terrain look like? Is
It-
it just the plains again?
It's still just plains.
Can't hide.
You
So,
live in Rohan, I'm sorry.
I want to get off the horse.
That's fair.
Apart from that, I don't really know what I would do. So I just prepare attack.
Pair attack
So-
with what?
With my bow, not really against a big monster, but if anything else comes near me,
Okay.
because the arrow is just going to be a waste. Or actually, since I'm so far away and I have the time to spend, I'm going to use my action to make a fire arrow.
Alright. You get out a strip of cloth you were thinking about turning it into a torch, and you put some oil on it, and you tie it around an arrow.
Has he jumped off the horse yet or not?
He jumped off
I
the
have.
horse. You gonna move
Okay.
anyone? Anywhere? You got 30 feet.
No, I think I'll stay right where I'm at.
Okay.
So you don't want to go and stay on the thing that has a 60 movement feet.
It's Brave Boy. Shut up. He'll be fine.
I will abandon you. You are aware of this.
Yeah. I figured.
You're just this random person I found on the side of the road.
Right.
If everyone dies, I am not coming back for you.
Wow, way to be the world saver.
Alright.
Just abandon me.
Anything else different?
Nope. I'll take my chance.
Alright. Now it is the mass's turn. And that column's being real fucking annoying, but everything's relatively in the same area. Merrik, whenever you were piloting your horse, did you take it in like the same thing as the column, or did you go off to the side and separate yourself?
Of course, stayed with my family.
Alright, then I need
I'm gonna
literally
die.
everyone to make a wisdom saving throw as this thing lets out a horrendous screech.
Does that include me? Even though I'm not
Yeah.
that.
Go right next to me.
You didn't
Okay,
move
so
any,
that's
friend.
17. 17.
Okay.
Is that a wisdom save?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm good at these. Oh,
Are you
not
really?
Good. 12.
12?
I have a +4, but I rolled an 8.
Alright. Well, Merrik, you see about half the column, including their horses, kind of begin to clutch their heads and come to a grinding stop. Is that you're one of the ones that also has to do this?
Well, I was already going to stop, so I just grabbed my head.
Well, now you're like stunned though, which is bad.
Oh, that is bad. Yeah, I should have used that bonus action.
And then it's going to move 40 feet closer, which puts it about 20 feet away.
Okay, then. That's no good.
Okay.
Let's do then.
Well, now it's the column's turn.
Okay, so you said I'm stunned?
Mhm.
How do I become unstunned?
Whenever it's your turn, I'll let you make something at the top of it because it's not that bad of one. It just makes it to where it's kill all your reactions.
Okay, and you said that it's my turn now, right?
Actually, I lied. It's not because it's not that bad. It's because something else is going to happen. No, you took your turn, then it's the mass's turn. Now it's the column's turn, then it's Merrick's turn, then it's your turn.
Okay,
So
I heard Goblin's turn.
we have a minute.
My bad.
So, half the column is going to spend their turn stunned. And they're going to stay stunned with my natural one on the die. The other half is going to take out some of the more, okay, this is a more difficult creature type of things that they have, and they are going to barrage it with a line of spell attacks. With my 2 on the die, they're all by and large fucking awful, and most of them end up just harmlessly flicking off of the armor.
Thank you for that. My family is useless.
Now it is Merrik.
I see what they're doing. I say, okay, now let's do it as well. And let's go with a sacred flame.
Alright, we gotta break out the big shit. I got this cantrip that does a
Oh,
D8.
fine. Okay, now. I get you. Guiding bolt.
Right, roll the hit. Don't fucking miss, you get 1 spell slot.
Got anything to us as well?
The +6.
Oh, fuck. So that's 20 then.
Alright. 20 total.
Yeah.
Alright. That will hit. Roll those d6. As this searing white light erupts from Merrick's hands and goes streaking toward this monstrosity.
Oh man, I'm a little
There's
upset.
six,
My arrow
there's
didn't do
another
anything.
6, there's a 1, and then there's a 3.
What's the total, please?
Oh, you have to give me a second now. That's 16.
Alright. And as this light impacts this thing, it seems to have a caustic effect upon its surface. And it howls in a bit of pain. It seems that did a lot of damage.
I'm taking radiant then.
Probably.
I shout out, try radiant damage.
Uzat, it is your turn. And at the start of your turn, your mother's, what did I call it? Amulet will glow, and you find yourself not stunned.
That's useful.
The mirror amulet, right?
No, the,
Oh, okay, yes.
the spellcasting thingy. Holy symbol.
The holy symbol. Okay, so
It's 20 feet
with
away.
that, 20 feet away. To start out with, I'm going to move 30 feet away.
Well, currently it's glowing. You have heard your mother explain this before, that there are certain spells that make it to where it's easier for you to land a hit on something mechanically. If you go up and hit it, or do something toward it now for an attack, you will have advantage. And it's only going to last for 1 attack, so once the column comes through, it's going to be gone.
Okay.
This thing did kind of kill your village. What would you like
I'm
to
going
do?
Hint, hint.
Let's see.
Nudge, nudge.
Which weapon would be better? Probably the scimitar.
Right.
Radiant.
What?
What a dagger. Radiant would be best. Meh.
The dagger doesn't
I'm
do
a
radiant
radiant.
damage.
Neither does
I
this.
know. I'm making fun of you. Poking fun. Oh, you have to use little toothpicks. I use a majestic radiant damage. Wahahaha.
Although my dagger has a higher chance of hitting and guaranteed 8 if I use it. So I'm gonna run up with my black dagger in hand, and I'm gonna try and
Get eaten.
shank it.
Roll a hit, you have advantage.
Oh shit. I'm going to assume a 24 will hit.
Absolutely.
Alright. So,
I'm gonna assume it does nothing.
be,
A 20 just hit.
it's gonna be 8 plus 4, so 12 damage.
12 damage.
And I'm going to hit it. So let's go ahead and use one of those spell slots.
Alright.
Smite it.
So 12 magical piercing damage. Which
Do something.
does damage.
And then, so with my smite, it is
And then you'll...
extra 2d8. And would this thing be categorized as undead or fiend?
Probably, yeah.
3d8 of
Radiant.
radiant damage.
Yay!
So that's an 8. 2, so there's 10. And it's going to be 14.
14 total.
And yeah, I did not roll that well except for on the first one.
Apparently. As you stab the dagger in, you'll see some of the runes begin to light up, and then just this small, relatively small, but to you it's pretty big.
You died.
Explosion of radiant energy is going to erupt. You said 14?
Yeah, 14.
Alright. So that means that it's actually... Hiccup again. And you will see this thing recoil from your stabbing attack.
Alrighty.
Does that hurt?
You still there?
Anything else?
Ah.
So that was my attack. My
That's your
movement
action.
of 20. Well, yeah, my action. My movement of 20.
There is nowhere to hide.
What? I can't hide. I'm in the plains.
Pick up some grass. Cover it over
Tough on-
yourself.
You guys
Tough
keep.
dirt on my head.
Hey, you guys keep bouncing in and out. My.
It's on your side. I'm sorry. We can't do anything about it. Just try to stay stable.
Okay.
I don't think I can do anything else. I mean, I can do a divine favor and wait, hold on. So the protection from evil,
You didn't cast it.
it's an action. Never mind. I thought it was a bonus action.
No. It's not that cool. Sorry.
If I could, I would disengage and move away 10 feet because I feel like this thing's gonna whack me.
You can, if you want.
I would like to do that.
Alright, you just repeatedly step like 10 feet away.
Like, ha! He can't get me now.
It's its turn. It closes those 10 feet.
I tried.
And eat you. You have been eaten. It's nice seeing you.
And now it is going to try to slam you.
Yes. Let's see, 20 damage.
It is a 16 to hit.
That does not hit.
So you
Nice.
see
I
it
am really
coming.
jump-
So you see it coming, and due to the nature of how this thing's really hitting you and how you did to block it, you block the actual force of the impact with your shield and cause it to kind of come sliding off of you. However, part of this thing does kind of envelop part of you. So as a result, you now need to make a charisma save.
Alright, you turn to zombie.
Yeah. Doesn't save. No proficiency in that, so hopefully it goes well. Does a 15 pass?
In this particular case, yes, it will.
Oh,
Yay.
okay.
All right. That is its turn, as it's kind of bearing down on you. Column, half of you that are still conscious, what do you manage to do?
Did y'all celestial damage?
Well, you did, but they don't all have that.
If someone does, surely.
Some do, and you see a few bolts of energy fly off in its direction, which altogether deal a fair amount, probably not quite
500.
equal to what the goblin just dealt to it, but,
How much did he do? 14?
well, there were extenuating circumstances.
Yes, I know, but I mean, I only like heard like part of that. So I mean, how much did it actually do?
Don't worry about
14 and then, what was it, 12 or something?
it.
Oh,
No.
nice.
The other half, do you wake the fuck up yet? 5, no.
Oh, they died.
Which is Merrik.
Okay, now let's do a sacred flame.
Sacred Flamme. It gets to make a dex save. It roll there. 14. 14. What's your DC?
My DC is, I don't know.
Spell
Save
save
DC.
DC.
14.
It passes.
Sadness. Also, I try and move away from it.
Alright, you going like
I do.
full horse or.
I want to be at least 60 feet away from it.
Alright. Pedal back 40.
I didn't want to be right there.
I mean, fair.
And I abandoned Mr. Goblin to his death.
Wow.
Alright, it's your turn now.
I see that I'm being abandoned, right?
Well, there's also the column in the way, and you're a little distracted by, blarb.
Lark.
Nice meeting you, little one. Goodbye.
I can get 60 feet away, but I feel like that would just be pointless.
Or you can just beat the fuck out of it.
That's
Do
what
it
I'm
again.
doing. So I'm gonna try and whack it again.
Do it, my friend. Use your magic weapon.
Use magic dagger. Let's see. 21
Yeah.
hit. Alright.
If it didn't, we've had serious problems and we should be running the fuck away.
What be your piercing damage? Magic piercing damage.
It's gonna be 9 piercing damage.
Yeah, that hurts.
And
What's wrong?
let me, because it does hit,
You would
let
like
me
to smite?
smite it.
Right, yeah, that's right, that's right.
Because smite next to hurt. So that is
Smites
a total.
hurt a lot.
Let's see. 11, decent. 3, also decent. Yeah, are you serious? I got a 14.
Alright, at least you tried.
A 14 with a different set of numbers.
Alright, so that plus that is that. Okay. Alright, as this time your dagger comes through and erupts again in this. How would you like to flavor your smites, being as you are of the death cut?
So I imagine basically what it seems like is like a dark fog, like a black fog
Okay.
smoke forms around my weapon and kind of like spins around it, causing it to basically hit harder in a way.
Okay.
And then it just disperses on the surface of whenever it makes an impact.
Alright. So you send this dark fog enshrouded dagger into this thing. It recoils in pain again. And looks pretty fucking roughed up after that.
Yay!
It's now its turn. You need to die.
Let's not and say that I did.
It's going to put everything it has into trying to kill you now. With another mash attack. That's a natural 20.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I'll say that hits for sure.
Well, let's see if I kill you in one hit because you're only level 2. I would have to take you down to negative your health pool in order to do so, though. So probably not.
Let's hope not.
Take 22 bludgeoning damage.
Oh. Oh, I'm very bloodied.
I think,
But I'm
damn,
still standing.
Mike, you're still standing. You're a man.
Wow, nice!
Very bloodied.
That would have literally just killed me.
I would have killed most of you across the board. All right, you're still fucking standing.
I have a +4 constitution.
That'll do it.
That incredulity in your voice.
Oh
You
boy.
Rain.
All right.
Between my 2 levels, I have 8 health at least just from constitution.
All right. You're right. Okay. Well, make another charisma save.
And he fails it, and he's now a zombie.
Charisma, that is
I'll be right back.
13. Oh, not 13, 23.
23. You pass.
Okay. How my brain works.
Well, that was that
19
thing's
plus
turn.
4 equals 13.
Ah, yeah, right. Brain, smart. Okay. It is the rest of the column. They're
Okay,
gonna
I'm back.
sling shit at it. You see another barrage impact this thing as more spells and various things hit this thing's flesh, and it seems to, as much as you can tell from its more amorphous form, seems to just be barely hanging in there. Do you other fucking idiots manage to wake the fuck up yet? Yes, they shake it off. They stop drooling, and they see what's happening. Over to Merrik.
Okay, now I need to go and do another Sacred Flame. Because this is only celestial thing.
Alright, it gets to make a deck save.
Yeah.
I got a natural one. Roll damage.
I would accept my thing just accidentally shut off.
It's a d8.
It's a D8, thank you. That's not a D8, that's...
Deck save.
Deck
It
save.
rolls into the hit.
I got a 7.
7. This thing had happened to have been fucked up. So as this white flash of light appears where this thing is, you see a sense of like burning start to erupt from the impact location as this thing slumps to the ground, and then disappears in a more violent dissipation than the wisps did.
I just lost all those things I just added on there.
God damn it, you gotta go at him back now.
I
And
know.
with that, remember, it's a +6 on most of your attacks. Your Eldritch Blast does a d10, blah blah blah. We'll talk about it later. But that is initiative.
When it fell to the ground, did anything fall from it?
Did anything fall from it? No.
It just poofed into non-existence?
It just poofed into non-existence.
Okay. Well,
And no one died. Right?
Well, you had your paladin run up there and distract the fuck out of it. So, yeah.
I whacked it. So I'm pretty bloodied. So I would... Oh, I think my lay on hands thing increased, but I don't know exactly.
I think that it's like 5 per paladin level.
I think so. So,
I might be wrong.
I know I have at least 5.
I think you have 10. I'm trying to find it real quick.
Yeah, so am I.
Because this is kind of important and we probably should do this a minute ago. But who cares? Professionality is out the goddamn window.
So you can restore a total number of hit points equal to your paladin level times 5. So it's 10.
Okay, so you get 5 each level.
Sweet. I'm going to burn all 10 of those.
I would like to heal myself. Alright.
I am very injured.
As you're doing so, and you see some of the bruises on this goblinoid start to close themselves, as I'm imagining it's the same, like, dark, smoky energy, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. You'll see one of the other riders ride up to you and go, well, that was pretty spectacular. Would you like a hand?
Drink him in the face.
If it makes these wounds go away, I would love some help.
Well, we'll worry about that whenever we get to the next town. We'll take you to the tavern on us.
I think I can appreciate that.
They'll help you up onto their horse and start heading off.
I'm just gonna kind of be slumped over a little bit because even though I'd cut a decent chunk of my health back, it's still not what I would like it to be.
In your pained stupor there, would you like to make an insight check?
On the guy that took
No,
that.
on the thing you just killed.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, that's an option. Let's see. Oh, I have a +4 in that. Bam.
He gets a nat 1.
No, I got a 14, so it's going to be a total of 18.
18?
Yes.
There's a niggling sensation in the back of your mind. Do you think the one you saw at your village was bigger?
Oh shit. Okay. I'm just gonna mumble out loud that strange. I thought that it was a larger size than that.
Well, if you have something that you'd Want to fully debrief us on? We'll talk about that after we get you cleaned up and drinks all around. Yeah, that was impressive. They're just kind of blown away, because to them, it's just, okay, random goblinoid. And then you fucking rushed a shadow beast of some variety and just beat the shit out of it with a knife.
A tiny dagger. Yeah.
Don't knock the tiny dagger. That thing's a goddamn weapon of war.
Beast.
Don't put all your eggs in this basket because that will probably fail me at some point.
You're the dude with the magic weapon at the moment.
Huh?
You're the dude with the magic weapon at the moment.
I'm keeping it close to me.
I would imagine.
Wait, you have a magic weapon?
No. Yes. It's
The
now
dagger? Or something else?
The dagger.
Okay, yeah.
I was kind of curious when you said that it had to be attuned.
Okay. The group at large continues heading in the direction that the porter's heading originally. And is there anything that wants to be done on the ride there?
I'm pretty sure I'm just relaxing.
Alright. So you come upon a orcish settlement before too long, and you guys find your way over to the local tavern. And the largely group of halflings that it is that you're with are just gonna enter it with a cheer, and a lot of the customers inside are going to cheer back. It seems like whatever it is that they do, it's kind of well known around these parts.
Alright.
And they begin to order drinks and get things passed around, and they order you whatever it is that you want.
Most expensive, most alcoholic drink they can possibly imagine.
I don't know what his character wants.
I'm a goblin. I mean, I imagine I wouldn't want anything super sweet.
That's racist.
So- Wow. Fine. I want a fruity cocktail
They can manage that.
with a flamingo straw.
How strong of a fruity cocktail?
Knocks him on his ass.
Because whenever it's not playing with like ale and shit, we go into the danger zone.
Enough to get like a good buzz, but not enough to like make me start acting
Everclear.
stupid.
All right, they get you something,
They spike it with Everclear.
and as you're about halfway through, they get you another one,
Oh, dang it.
and you kind of have an idea how this night's gonna go at this rate.
And then they spike it with abstinence. That green one.
I would also like bread.
get bread. You just start right. Merrik, are you doing anything?
Drinking.
Okay.
Possibly drinking contest.
All right. Do you want to try
I'm
to
not in
strike
that
up a
contest.
drinking contest?
Yes, I'm
Do
going to
so
do a
in
drinking
character,
contest
please.
with a little goblin.
I'm not in that contest.
Well, just whatever you're gonna do it in character. Talk to him. You got this. Come on.
It's been months since I've done this, Eric.
I know.
Sorry if I'm out of practice.
It's fine. It's just we got this.
Okay, so I
Have
sit
fun
up.
with it.
So I go up to the goblin. I see how many drinks he's had. I roll the same number.
A whole like 1.5.
Yes, I go and match him drink for drink.
Well, you're at 1.5 now. Good job.
I just finished chug your second one. Can I not do any better, huh?
I believe this will be it for me.
Ah, don't be a little wuss. Have another.
You do understand. I'm 12.
It doesn't matter. You're a goblin.
I stare at you unblinking. Have another. Still unblinking.
I appreciate it, but I am very limited on how much I can actually handle.
Order him another.
You do so. They cost you like a gold.
Well, I can't drink it, otherwise I will die. So,
Ah, little wuss. Okay, I guess I go and wander after and find someone else I have a drinking contest with after drinking his drink.
Okay, you're now quite a few in. I would like you to make a con save.
20.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. You wander over, find a different table, continue talking players, as the ranged character just sits there and nurses.
I'm just gonna slowly sip on my second drink
Sip.
while also munching down on bread.
You then proceed to pass out. Just
That's
full on teals backward.
But what's
Slammed
Merrik
in
doing?
the floor. Drinking contest.
Okay, go. You wander up to a group of your troop. They seem to be having some just like hearty chat around the table.
Who's up for a good drinking contest?
Contest.
Aye,
With ye?
indeed.
We can handle ye, ain't we? And they'll all just kind of nod. Alright then, wizardy one. Well, they'll drink you under the table and we won't have to deal with this anymore. Barcape! And you'll see, like, an orc that was previously polishing a glass, as barkeeps do, look up and head over to your guys' table. It's time for a contest. I think that you know what that means. They'll
Two sludge
kind of
buckets.
nod. And, well, you called it. They'll bring back 2, like, oversized goblets filled with some sort of sludgy substance.
God.
Welcome
Take
to the
mine.
big league.
And then the one you challenged will just take it and fucking go for it.
I go for it as well.
Con save.
Okay, this is a 19 sound. Wait, do you get to add anything to that?
Whatever your con modifier is.
I am looking for my concentration. Oh, that's +2. That's 21.
You know what? This is actually a time where I get to use the fun music. This never happens. I'm so happy. Alright. Nah, this isn't the right one. This isn't the right one. This one.
Then we have to
Better.
go back through this and watch this.
I gotta have fun with it too, okay? So,
It's fun.
you got how much total?
21 total.
21 total. Alright. You head down this bucket of something. Your teammate also downs this bucket of something, wipes the residue off of the top of their mustache, and then stares you in the eye whenever you don't fall down. They kind of get a look, and then they give a look over to the barkeep and go, "Again! This time mean it."
Clap my hands in joy. What fun.
They'll return, this time with slightly bigger mugs, and this time there appears to be a strange orange layer on the top of these ones.
I peer wonderingly at the thing, just like, oh.
Your contestant
Cheers.
fucking goes for it. Con save.
Chug, 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 chug. Let's want you to roll a 1, right?
That'll be the time.
Okay, now. Okay, now, that's a 16.
I was waiting for a 6.
Okay, you chug, chug, chug. They chug, chug, chug. Bring it down, wipe the orange off of their mustache. Look a little bit woozy. You're feeling it too. But you're still up. So then they just get like the anime lightning bolt in their eye. And they go, "Barkeep! More."
I'm having a time of my life. I'm smiling and happy. I'm vaguely cross-eyed probably at this point.
It's not good.
I'm bad. Yeah?
I can't remember your guy's fucking name.
Eric?
My brain
What's
just
that?
my brain cannot remember that you're Uzat. There's like a T. I keep wanting to make it Uzad. Because bow before.
That poor Zod.
Okay. You'll see you've kind of been aware of this happening in
Yes.
the background. And you see
hear
the
anything.
yeah, that's what I was referencing. You got
Have I
it.
died again?
Probably, yeah. He'll be back sometime.
I'm back.
Okay. See, the problem with those is that we can hear you during it.
Aha. I can't hear you.
Yeah, Discord, come on, stop that shit. Blah, 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 what was I saying? Yes, that. The barkeep will nod solemnly. And Uzat, you see that it looks like there is a glimmer of mischief in the barkeep's eye.
I really hope I roll really well on this. I want to see where this goes.
Can I roll an insight
You
to
can.
understand?
You can try.
I can try. Let's see how this goes. Come on. An 18?
An 18? Alright. Whatever this barkeep's about to do to these poor halflings is something no creature should have done to it. But they've asked for it. So fuck it.
I am going to watch closely as what he does, and then follow him with my eyes to the table that the halflings are sitting at.
You're going to see the barkeep go behind and get a large variety of things. And then by the end of it, they're going to have put probably about 45 different things into a container.
Jesus.
And then put that into cups about the size of a Dixie cup. And it seems to be like a fluorescent red.
5.
And then,
Pretty sure even if I get like a natural 20 on this one, I don't think I'm going to be standing at the end of this.
and then they will take this concoction over to the two of you who are, at this point, do or dying this.
Okay.
Down the hatch, even though it looks like this thing is glowing.
It sounds like grog, to be fair.
It's glowing. It's like it casts light.
Oh. Oh, Dylan, you're going to the heavens.
God save.
Okay.
I think the willing that he's. I think the
22.
chance that he's willing to drink that should be compensated with disadvantage.
22. This stream of luck is going to end really soon.
Nothing but one.
22.
It's a natural 20.
Well,
Plus 2.
sadly, this is not an attack roll.
I don't think this is going to work well.
Not this time.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be going down anyways.
Yeah, you
You got
would be.
what I get.
But
This is one of those roll low.
yeah, kind of. You down one of these things, and you both sit there and stare across the table at each other, being like, "Yeah, I did it." And then something's wrong. Something's burning. Something's burning too much. And then beyond you, you see the wall itself start to melt.
Oh, Jesus.
Sound begins to blur and slow itself to your ears.
So how you feeling right now?
I'm pretty sure I didn't hear a word you just said.
Oh, really? All of it?
What?
Damn it.
Well, no, I heard all that. I've talked about, like, he said how I feel right now. I'm pretty sure my guy didn't hear a word of that.
You not at all.
No.
What would you like to do now?
I attempt to slap the table, as in, another round. I'm pretty sure I missed.
Yeah, you try to slap the table, but in between the spinning and the fact it seems to be moving, it really doesn't work.
I'm pretty sure I'm now on the floor.
You try to get up and maneuver yourself, but then you just thud.
I told you that I was not gonna fucking go. I knew it was not gonna happen.
You begin to just...
Fuck?
You're effectively hallucinating a bit right now.
I think something's very fucking odd with this dice. Is I just rolled 4 times in a row, and there's 2, like, just in a row, like, blah, 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 blah. There's fucking, like, 2 or 3 20s and a 19. What the fuck? There's a 15.
Probably stop
That's
rolling
16.
that die.
Yeah, there's apparently the metal die, apparently the good die.
Okay, what was I saying? Okay, you are now at this point in time realizing that you're probably starting to hallucinate a bit. You look at one of your companion's shoes underneath the table. It acquires eyes and a mouth in a cartoony fashion. And it says, "Don't worry, the bats aren't real." And then there are bats everywhere. You scream. Do you get up and try to swat the bats away as you run through the tavern?
I reel backwards and I do not manage to get up. I am on my back, flapping at the air.
Friend Goblin, that's happening behind you. The one that they were in the drinking contest with is just in the booth, drooling, and they're screaming on the ground.
Apparently, I really should have rolled badly, and then I would have at least been unconscious at this point. Let's see. Okay, do I get up?
I'm curious if I can get that in a bottle to use later on.
It looks like it was way too many parts alchemy to be able to distill openly.
Would a 12 manage let me get up?
You see, who's that? The gnome from earlier, not gnome, halfling from earlier, trying to find his feet, and as he begins to stumble upon the table, you see him recoil violently, and then almost try to swat at something, as he's once again sent sprawling onto his back, screaming, and trying to rip something off of his face. Not doing any damage to your face, but just like holding it in front of it, like, no, don't touch me.
My sideburns are a horrific mess.
Well, Dylan, I think you won because you're able to move. The other guy's dead.
Okay, I rolled 20. I am up. I am moving. Well, let's see if I run into a wall.
Roll a d4. Decide which direction you're gonna run.
I'm the dungeon master, but fine, you roll your own dice. Let's see what happens. This is fine.
I rolled a 16, so I'm assuming I don't run into a wall.
No, but you do barrel into several other members of your troop, who, as you look at them, they begin to have either a overly friendly, like, this is too good to be true, or overly horrific visage based upon your personal opinion of them.
Oh, that's nice.
Just looking at the situation, how hard would it be to restrain him and try and get him into a less public area?
Well, first you would have to catch him.
Very hard. Restraining the guy who's hallucinating when he's a mage does not sound like the best of ideas.
Well, in all fair, I don't really know you. You just simply gave me a ride, and then your buddy started buying me drinks after I killed the thing that killed what I thought killed my village.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Can I even make it outside?
I'm not going to leave him alone, but I'm not going to stop him unless.
Am I being chased?
Dangerous.
By a little goblin?
I'm not chasing you. I'm following.
And I'm being followed by a goblin.
What's your passive perception?
I think like 14.
Okay. And what's your stealth modifier, Rain?
At 12.
Me.
That's a perception at 12.
Yeah, I know that.
Stealth modifier is a 4.
4? Alright.
I'm a Dexy boy.
So, passively, as Merrik, you're running out of the bar toward I don't know what. You're kind of distracted by everything showing up that you don't really notice the goblin starting to tail you.
Okay. I'm running. Do I hit anything?
He's just running out of the village.
I just imagined these two characters that are only 3 feet tall running, like one running around drunk off his ass, while there's just average like 5 to 6 feet tall people everywhere around them. Like,
Well, there's other goblins in there, or orcs.
I'm assuming it's like night or something. Or is it middle of the day?
It's probably... It's going into evening.
so with that, I'm also in a black cloak. So does that help with me being sneaky?
In the time no, it doesn't. Sorry, but I mean,
Okay, now.
this halfling though, he's just apparently fucking booking it. I don't know what direction.
I don't think it matters. I just rolled a 2. I think I go and either hit a wall or I trip.
He picks up speed and begins to head northward, out of the village.
Apparently, that's what I do.
He's just going.
Does any of his buddies that he rode here with see this? Or are any of them with me?
They probably noticed it, but they probably think he'll just peter out before too long and he'll be fine. He's in town.
The fact that he's leaving town, I guess I need to follow him.
Probably.
And this begins, and this is how the story begins. So I just fucking booked it, and I have no idea how the fuck to get back. Alrighty then. So Eric, how far do I make it?
I would like for you to make a con save.
Dots.
Con save. Did you hear me?
Ah, I'm back.
Hi. Make a con save.
Oh. As a 14. Wait, plus 2. So that's 16.
All right. So, sadly, you guys don't quite make it out of town, but you do, like, make it to the, like, more back alley areas where you probably don't want to be injured and off your fucking nut.
Oh, so like the shady area.
Yeah.
Please tell me nobody grabs me. This is not going to end well if somebody grabs me.
Well, you have managed to have a short rest, so your spell slot is back.
Oh fuck, that's even worse.
Because that's how warlocks work, and if you're not doing anything, you're having a short rest.
What about paladins?
No, you're a long rest boy. You could
Really
have
nice.
a short rest and restore some hit points, though, if you want.
So that means
Yeah,
it's not
what
going
is
to
it?
end well
One
for
hit die,
other
right?
people if someone tries to grab me.
Do you know how to
Okay.
restore hit dice, Rain?
Yeah, so because I'm level 2, I would have 2 hit dice to use. So,
And each one that you use is Paladin's a D10 plus your con modifier of 4.
okay, cool. So, okay, question. The
Yo.
0 on the D10,
That's 10.
that's a 10. Okay. I restore 14.
Look at that.
I am back to full health.
Wow.
Wow.
As you're... eventually, though, Merrik, you do collapse over in this back alley area. And Uzat, you catch up to him.
Alright, so he collapses.
As in unconscious or just down?
I mean, you're down. You don't see light anymore. You could be dead.
So, because I worship the god of death, I would assume know if he was dead.
You
correct?
take your little ghost mirror and you view it over his body. He appears to be alive. At least his ghost isn't there.
Alright, well, either he's moved on or he's okay. He can't stay here. He's a halfling. And I don't want to carry him. I'm going to tie a rope around the dragon.
Drag me by my feet. Okay, do
When
it.
you say tie,
Tie it around my feet.
what do
Drag
you
me.
mean?
I want to make like a harness to where it doesn't hurt him, but
Go ahead, just
he doesn't
throw
slip
it around my
out of
feet.
it.
And just let my head crack against every single road in the stone on the
Yeah.
road.
The way I'm dragging him, so he's basically just being dragged on his butt and legs in a sitting position almost.
Alright. Well,
You're just carting a body away.
It's fine.
Merrik,
You're still alive.
something's touching you. And you're being tied up. And then it's dragging you.
Can I move towards it? As in see it. And aim at it.
You can probably, yeah. It looks like some
Guiding bolt.
goblin of some sort is dragging you away.
Guiding bolt.
Guiding
I
bolt?
told you this would not end well. I already knew exactly what happened if someone tried to grab me.
To hit.
Yep. Let's go with a good one.
Friend Rain, I hope your AC is ready for this. Otherwise, this fucking hurts.
I hope so.
Or I could just be super drunk because I rolled a 1.
Hits himself.
Okay.
More knocked out.
Wait. Plus 6, so that's a 7, but still a natural 1.
Yeah, natural ones on attacks matter a lot, because that's a guaranteed fail.
Yeah.
Alright, so you... oh, boy.
Hit myself in the face with it.
No,
First time I
worse.
do.
You send your bolt flying off, and Uzat, you see it collide with the back of what appears to be some gang-looking member off in the corner. Roll damage.
Damn
Yeah.
it.
4, right?
46.
Let's see. Oh, nice. 3 4s and a 6.
So 18 damage.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Uzat, you see this random gang-looking orc be obliterated by holy fire.
Am I still conscious?
And
River
then-
has to pass out.
Well, I mean, you're still being dragged, but Uzat, you also hear yelling now as what just happened did not go unnoticed. And you begin to see a moderate number of them begin to amass.
How far away am I from the bar or tavern we were just
Pretty
at?
fucking far. He kind of booked it.
How fast can I travel dragging him?
Half speed at best.
Can I get up?
Possibly.
Oh my gosh. There's no easy way out of this. I'm about to leave this dude.
I did leave you. Leave me to my death.
You two are going to be the best of friends in this journey. Oh boy.
This is honestly not how I expect this to go.
Let's see. What I'm thinking is,
I still
So
have
I
the
tied
fun
him-
music.
huh?
I still have the fun music. I'll change it later.
So
I'm having a bunch of
I
fun.
tied him on my rope. I imagine my rope can be pretty far. So, I'm gonna try and get some distance away from them, but still drag him. So I'm gonna extend my
We're
rope.
gonna book it.
Okay, so while dashing, you can still only move 30 feet while you're dragging him.
Well, how long is my rope?
About 30 feet. Now it's probably about 20-ish in order to properly tie him up.
Alright, well, I guess in that case, I run probably about 25 feet.
Alright. Any reason you don't go to final five?
Do what?
Any reason you don't go to final five?
Well, because I'm not fully dragging my rope, so I can move. Well, I don't know. I'll just go to 30 to keep it easy.
Okay.
I was overthinking it.
I attempt to get up.
You. Sure. You attempt to get up. You're being dragged around by a dwarf. Or not dwarf, a goblin.
Wish me a constitution or what?
What's happening right now is all on you, friend.
Acrobatics.
I have no place here.
It's equal, to be honest. So +2 for both. Okay, now, so that's 15.
To do what?
Get
Get
up.
the fuck up and try and run.
You managed to get
Of
up.
course. I'm running. Wait, am I still hallucinating?
A little
What are
bit,
you about?
but you can tell it's a goblin and they're dragging you away.
And yet, do I see all the other people, though?
Uh,
I'm assuming my face is facing towards them.
your vision's a bit blurred.
Do I see things moving at me, though?
There's a lot of movement in a lot of places.
I want to go away from the movement.
Well, that's
And that's towards the
everywhere.
goblin. Towards the goblin, away from the other things.
Okay.
Also, it has a harness around me. It either needs to die or it needs to go away.
Right. So
I don't know
what would you
what's
like to do
going
now?
run towards the goblin.
And do
And I
what?
sprint back.
What do you
Honestly, this
do? You
might
do with the goblin?
run.
You say you're just gonna
can't-
like body check it or something?
Run past it, maybe. I don't even know what's going on.
So you're going to try to drag the goblin?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
If he's running faster than me, I'm just gonna let go of the rope.
And now I'm running in a different direction, and will never stop.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Huh.
I am seriously
You have
doing
no idea what's going on, do you? I don't think any of us do.
Well, I know what's going on. I have a drunken halfling that I try to like keep an eye on, just to be cautious, and he is trying to get himself killed. So I'm about to let that gang beat him up.
All right. Well, I need y'all to roll initiative for me.
Why?
Is... Oh, damn it! I should have forgotten again.
Yeah,
Plus
22.
2. So that's 14.
14. And who's that?
21.
You're on top of the game with these goddamn initiative rolls.
Yeah. Too bad that doesn't help me whenever I'm getting chased by a giant shadow creature and a gang and
You've had a rough week this week, haven't you, friend?
lava zombies.
You've had a rough week. It's not over yet. Your turn first.
Okay.
It
Well,
looks like a variety of the gang people seem to be readying a weapon of some sort.
are they more focused on me or on the half?
The entire spectacle has caught their mind. Also, that man just exploded and it's time to wreak revenge.
I mean, smites. I don't have anything except to whack him with a sword. I imagine there's more than just one.
There's a lot. There's really quite a lot.
How far away is that tavern?
Very. Like, we're probably talking like
20 turns.
ish. It's probably a solid, like, cause he fucking booked it. So it's probably around 1,000 some odd feet away.
Oh my god, I can't get there.
And nobody cared about you guys doing things until someone decided to explode someone.
I told you not to touch me.
They're gonna be best friends.
Listen here, halfling.
So what would you like
don't
to do,
run around
Zat?
down drunk.
I also yelled this. I told you not to touch me. Even though I know I didn't say anything. And now run away.
I think I'm about to just let him kill him. I'm gonna do my goblin thing, and I'm gonna try and hide because I'm in a town, and I'm gonna use my full movement to get away from the situation.
Okay, you use your movement, then you try to hide in probably some garbage. Make a stealth check.
Okay, that's a +4, so let's see. That's not a good hide. I have a 10.
Okay, well, that doesn't beat most things' passives. So I'm gonna find me some battle music because what's about to happen might be very bad. Alright.
With that being said, so the hide is my bonus action. I used my full movement. Can I ready an attack?
Yeah,
I will do that.
with your stabby stab.
Yes.
Gotcha.
With my stab.
You're going to hear one of the gang members call out, "Get him!" And then, because he's the one that's open, a whole lot of bolts are going to head your direction, Merrik.
Am I in any sort of coverage?
Well, you're, you can see this happening.
So probably about half.
So, of these attacks, natural one doesn't hit you, so I mean, you're fine there. That idiot breaks his fucking crossbow because he's a goddamn idiot. But on the rest of these, the lowest one is a 15 on the die.
Well,
Don't
on the
seriously.
die, they don't hit me.
Well, not you. They're attacking the halfling.
Oh.
I guess he's still in the one in the open. Dylan, did you leave the call? And by that I mean get drops from it. It sounds like you did. Well, shit. I can't hurt him if he's not here. He has bested me! No!
We just assume he dies.
Well, he's out of spell slots. And he's about to be hit with a bunch of non-lethal damage. So I don't really think that there's anything he can really do. Dylan, come back!
You said non-lethal?
Yeah, you'll see in just a moment. I guess we're getting you guys to the main event this way. I'm sorry it had to happen this way.
I just wanted to defeat the shadow creature.
You're having a hard week, friend.
Well, he can still text. Kick him.
Kick him. That actually causes it to be a little bit weird. I don't want to do that.
See, this is what my Discord did the other day. It like completely went down and like was trying to update in a way. It was really weird.
It has its problems, but it's better than Skype ever was.
I'll give you that.
It's not perfect, but it is free.
It doesn't accept voice on the phone.
What's this do?
Oh,
We have to stop again for technical difficulties because that's just a thing that happens here.
yeah. Good times.
Yeah. How are you enjoying yours and Dylan's intro sessions? Dylan's kind of went a certain way.
Well, let me just tell you, you didn't lie to me about this one because you didn't tell me anything about this one.
Dylan, you back? No? Damn it.
He's a ghost. I can see him with my amulet.
Yeah, he's not dead yet.
Soon. I am just trying to think of like what I can do for this situation, and everything that I'm looking at is a no.
Well, as soon as they find you in the trash, which isn't gonna be hard because you rolled kind of like shit.
Yeah. Heaven forbid I roll bad on initiative, but when it comes to actually trying to hide and save my life.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
I could actually hear you after I got it open on my phone. But I
Okay.
cannot talk on my phone.
Well, we hear you now, so... Of 4 attacks, one of them completely missed. The other 3 were 15 on the die at lowest. So I think that does all hit you, right?
Yes, I have like a armor class of like what, 12?
I don't know.
Something? Add a guess, add a gun, bring it back up.
So, Uzat, you're going to see 3 crossbow bolts fly at Uzat and impact him and then bounce off. And Uzat, you're
Wait,
going...
I'm not... I'm
Ah,
Merrik.
Uzat. Yeah, you're Merrik.
He's Uzat.
You're right. If I was saying it wrong, I'm sorry.
And she
I
said
am
Uzat got hit with the crossbow bolts.
Well, right now Merrick's getting hit with the crossbow bolts that you see bounce off. And they're going to deal 20-something non-lethal damage.
Non-lethal?
Yeah.
You sure?
Mhm.
I'm down anyway.
And you just see him get bonked. And then he falls.
I just sigh a little bit.
You see one of them put away their hand crossbow and pull out a blackjack.
A what?
That's like a bean stick, right?
It's like a hard leather thing people use to hit people with.
And I'm about to be sold as a slave, thank you.
But you're unconscious now, so you're not dying. So you don't get to make saves.
As for me, though,
As for you,
Hey,
one of them goes look for him, and then they begin to spread out. Merrick, you're taking a nap. Uzat, it's your turn.
how close is the closest one?
Probably about 15 feet away.
I really wish I had a smite about now.
I mean, you can stab really hard anyway.
Yeah.
That's a fun night.
I... How close together are they?
They're spread probably about 15 feet apart each.
Well, that plan wasn't probably going to work anyways. So, as I'm there, hiding in the garbage, not very well. 15 feet. Gonna hurt. Nope, I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna get up and run.
The only reason I'm trusting this scenario to work is that I really hope that you two trust me as DM here, because this is something that other people try and it goes very, very wrong. I'm just hoping that you trust me.
I'm unconscious and I can't fight against it in any way.
I know, but just trust me.
It's non-lethal, so they're not really trying to kill us.
They're slavers.
Or they could be the backstreet police force in a way.
Maybe.
They're slavers.
What are you doing there, buddy?
Running.
Alright. Full 30 feet, where? Are you dashing?
Dash.
Yeah, but if I use dash...
Dash.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash again. Like, I'm gonna dash 60 feet away. And then I'm gonna try and use my bonus action again and try and hide again.
Well, they all see you very obviously leave your cover, and then go into a specific alleyway, and then try to become one with the trash. So on their turn, they're all going to dash over to that alleyway. I would like for you to make your stealth check.
Nat 20, nat
To
20,
see
nat
if they
20.
see you immediately.
Am I sneaky boy? Well, it's not a nat 20, but it's a dirty 20.
Okay, well that's significantly above their passive.
I crawl into a trash can.
You become the trash monster.
They call me
You're
Grover.
not Oscar. Oh, it's
Oscar.
Grover. Is it Oscar or is it Grover? Grover is the red one. No, Grover's the blue one. Oscar
yeah,
is the green
Oscar.
one.
Yes.
You're Oscar.
Alright. You see these 4 orcish individuals at the opening of... God. This is too serious of a music. Hold on just a moment. This fucking farce. Hold on. I pick
What have you
this
been
one.
playing?
Don't worry about it. They get into the entryway of the alleyway, and then you see them try to find you. I'm just gonna roll 4 die at the same time because I can do that because I have many dice.
I can do that too.
None of
I know
those
about those.
equal 20. So they search for a while, but their efforts appear to be in vain. One of them gets kind of close, but then they step on something rancid, and they recoil and leave your hiding place alone.
This is now my home.
Mayhaps.
I am forbidden to... Like, I have to live here now. Thanks to a drunken halfling.
Little thing disappeared. You'll hear one of them say, "Screw it. Just grab that one and let's go."
Alright,
Go
so
back for reinforcements?
even with my distance that I tried making, I'm still pretty far away from that tavern. And I feel like if I get separated from them,
You're gonna lose their trail.
I'm going to lose their trail. So, keeping as much as a distance as I can so that I don't get caught. I'm going to try and be a sneaky boy. Hasn't really always prevailed. And
Continue.
try
Ah,
and find where he's being taken to.
Alright.
Mainly because I want my rope back.
I like your motivation. So,
It's gonna be an epic quest to get the rope back.
as
I like
they go ahead and utilize the rope that you've partially tied onto this halfling and just use it to tie him up more. And they head off to put him somewhere. I'm probably gonna have to call session here. Wow, interesting.
Was this how you expect this night to go, Eric?
Not quite.
I started with a quest and I ended with a quest.
You're the goddamn hero of this story, apparently.
I quit.
I was not expecting to get the fucking drink to go and make me hallucinate and run away.
You fucking went for it, dude.
I told you it would be bad if you somebody grabbed me. I told you.
You exploded that man.
I was trying to overtake you back to your home.
Told you so. I
Alright.
wouldn't know that.
Okay. Rain, I'm probably gonna need you whenever the next person has time to do their thing, just because of what's currently happening here. If we can organize that, then that would be good. And Dylan, if you happen to be able to hop on at the end of that, just if it's convenient, then that would also be good. But if you can't, I'll...
I have what? Wednesday and Friday. Oh, and Thursday free.
Okay,
Nice.
so maybe it'll work then, especially given Thanksgiving.
Pretty
Because,
sure I can
yes,
do Wednesday
Thanksgiving.
and Thursday.
It's my Thanksgiving only lasts till like 1 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
after that, don't try too much.
The next one will probably be Thaddeus. I might be able to squeeze Max in at some point in time too, but we'll see.
Yes.
So that was your intro session. That didn't go quite how I thought it would, but
How are you expecting it to go?
not that
Not
way.
like that.
And not like that.
So
Well, I can't expect it. Can't say I was expected to get captured by slavers myself.
yeah, capturing people is something that a lot of people kind of get overly mad at, but we've done so
I'm
much
going
as
with
a
it.
group. I think that you can kind of trust that I can manage this, especially with you guys being level 1 and level 2,
Eric,
right?
you could full on go and just like have me just be a slave for at this point, like a gladiator slave. I could go for it. I trust it, man.
It's tricky because this can ruin people.
I
It's
don't know.
fine.
I feel like since I killed a thing that killed the whole village, I get all of that experience.
You're definitely closer to level 3 than anyone else is.
Hey,
Yeah.
wasn't it my thing that did the final draw in though?
Well, yeah, but look at the amount of damage he dealt. Also, you just got to level 2. So we're gonna need to update your
God
sheet.
damn it!
Yeah,
I just barely got into level 1.
I know. Closing statements before I close the stream.
Wow.
Alcohol is bad for you.
This is true. All right,
They make you explode, random people.
that's it for tonight. So, until next time, be seeing you.
Bye.
Bye.